3, 2, fuck ice. Good morning. It is January 29th, 2026 at 9:44 a.m. It's me, your friend, the Princess of Port Richmond, Chris Kennard, joined by the ever-present, effervescent, handsome, good old Los Haystack West. Good morning, my friend. I hope you are staying warm. Hey, right off the top, folks, did not know that the first stream of the year would be taking place in such just like outrageous, nefarious times. Tomorrow is a general strike. So if you're going outside, if you're staying in the crib, I commend you. I want to specifically address the African American community for just a mere 10 minutes, if you will. I just want to say that people who choose to do evil are not smart. I believe walking down the path of love is a smart decision. I was like thinking long and hard since Tuesday about what I'd say to folks about the state of affairs. And I just wanted to let you know that you're not obligated to do anything except breathe the oxygen going through your lungs. And there are people in this world who don't want you to breathe the oxygen coming out of your lungs. So you are obligated to fight for your own life. And I'm not just saying with like fisticuffs or with like weapons of war, but like, by arming your mind, by like, like being creative, using your hands or your mouth and feet to just like fight for the life you deserve to live. If you did not deserve your life, you be in the sky watching the rest of us saying, damn, what's going on? Or damn, what's going on up there? You know what I'm saying? If you didn't deserve to be here, you deserve to be here, Black people. You've always deserved, maybe not to be in this country at this particular time, but like you're here. So like you decide what you want to do with that time. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us have like families who love us, blood or not blood. And like you deserve to like spend time growing with with those families. And like, so now it's never been a better time than right now to just like fight for the life that you deserve. Like I'm very frightened these days, especially in my city. Like ICE is in my city. All I do really is like go to work and go to the library. I can visibly hide in plain sight, but it's not the time to hide per se. It's certainly the time to evade even. And I certainly don't have all the answers. I don't think I have any of the answers, but they're like, even like as Google's kind of like into like a garbage, it's still possible to access the information that you want to learn. And if like a general search is proving difficult, libraries are still open at least like 5 days a week. Go to those institutions before they're taken away. And as long as we have like cats like the new host of like Reading Rainbow or Tony Weaver Jr., those institutions aren't going anywhere for like, because those cats, they belong to us. Like we ain't never, it's very much like they're stamped as far as like the culture is concerned. So like if they can be safe, I will want you to also be safe. Get behind those library doors. Like I live in a city where like the cops bombed a building with children in it. You know what I'm saying? This was like way before the internet, And so like, because now we can see things in 4K on our little like Doom boxes, we have to like, we have to kind of like seize the moment. Before I got dressed and came downstairs, I was watching one of like the smartest dudes that I know talk about how Minnesota was a failure. Like things are not going according to plan. And like we still can like shift things in a positive direction. It's a shame that we lost on screen to get to that point. But like we got to bring these families back together. So if you feel as though you can like, do what's best for your life, do it. Like you're not concerned for the collective. Okay. You were never under any obligation to care about the collective. But if indeed you love your life and your family, you'll find that you do. But like you have to decide what those terms are soon. If not today or next week or next month, this year at least. I just wanted to make sure I said something about it, and I apologize if I'm being fucking vague, but I don't want to like. I spent all of 2025 encouraging folks to like give a shit about the international, and now like it's at your front door essentially. Like if you live on the East Coast, like you're snowed out, and likely your local principality didn't do their best job preparing you for like all that ice and snow. So what are you going to do to protect your ankles as you walk out the front door to your shitty job? Now, most of us got to like work the gig we wanted to in this very moment. I'm thankful to be employed, but when like things happen the way that when I see things on my phone that happen in like the West, you can't expect me to like just kind of be chipper about having to like clock back in on a Monday or Tuesday. Like,
right.
We have to approach the moment in an appropriate way. Like, no one's asking you to be Che Guevara, Bob Marley, Dr. King Jr., Malcolm X. The time for like those particular kind of figures, that shit is done with. Look at that boy Birdsong in my city. How weird things are getting for him. Like, if you're gonna like be like, again, I'm not asking you to be the Punisher. But if that's like your calling, get on Signal. Stop snitching on yourself. Like these cats are looking for a reason to come grab you up. Don't give them a reason. They sold TikTok this year. Like I'm trying to find a way to get all my stuff off there. I couldn't even be downloading the app now. I can't even log in the way I used to. They're making it intentionally difficult. But I say all that to say like.
Real quick though, before you continue.
Huh?
I never invested in the TikTok.
Well, I never invested. Dude. Not everyone can be as cool as you, Haystack West. Shut up, bro. I say all that to say it's like, damn, I lost my train of thought because you bragging and shit. Fuck off, man. No, nah, bro. But just like, they're doing all this shit just to hold you down. You are a necessary part of like the recipe. Every fucking single one of you motherfuckers watching the stream. It could be 1, 2, it could be 2 million. Who knows? That's why you gotta kind of you have to kind of like carry yourself thinking that anyone can hear what you're saying at any time. The internet never forgets, even if you delete the video. So like, if they're doing all this just to like slow you down, imagine if you were running at top fucking speed. We would be in another galaxy by now if they weren't trying to hold you down, bruh. Lock the fuck in. Like, like, hey, like, and bundle the fuck up. Dress appropriately. You know what I'm saying? T-shirt weather is in a couple of months, given like the weather circumstances and such. But yeah, bruh, just like consider your piece in all this. Like, if you woke up today, super happy to see you. We love you. We got a cute little show for you today. I saw on Threads once that like, there's this one bro, his name Benji, I think. I can't think of like his full username. I mean, if I find the post, I'll post it in the comments after the stream. But like, a lot of people don't know, I certainly didn't, that My Girl came out during like the peak of the civil rights movement. And they played that song every day across the world. And so the music makers, now is your time to make your shit. I'm not saying you got to make a change is going to come. Most of y'all don't have it in you anyway, but make your shit. That's why we're here today. We're here to talk about new pop, not new metal, not pop music, new pop. The artist is HHYM. Haystack West, how do you feel about HHYM?
Not bad at all.
Not bad at all. I'll take that. Considering all what we've been through these last 2 seasons, I will take that.
Hell and high water, but the highs were high and the lows were hell.
Hey, let's go. Like, I was discussing like the route this show's going to take for the foreseeable future. I'm excited. I forget who it was. No, I don't. Because I was talking to him yesterday. One of the guys at work, he pulls up and he's like, when you going live again? And like, I got the battery on my back. So you know who you are. I'm not finna just put your information out like that. I appreciate you. I will see you this afternoon. Thank you for like inspiring, bro, to like to do this, just to use use your words, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can speak, speak. You know what I'm saying? Like, write it down, put it on fucking read, write, like the way we used to when we were in elementary school. Like, these things are significant. Mugs are trying to take the books away. People don't even read. Kai is getting the kids to read again. Open the ears. Speak up. Speak low. Sometimes I'm done ranting. Like, I yield the floor to you, my friend.
Oddly enough, my dad had to intervene in some ice activity the other day.
I hate this for him.
Yeah, because it's like
at his big age, he should be chilling at the crib.
I mean, he was on the way to the crib. That's the thing about it. Like, he was on his way home because he used public transportation and traveled back and forth to DC. So he's on his way home, and like they like ran up on some Spanish dude that was out there, whatever, waiting on the bus. My dad had just pretty much stepped in and was like, what are y'all doing, man? Like, seriously, what are y'all doing? Like, did y'all
That's
even
the last thing I hear is one here is Rooster pulling up and like, what you doing?
I even ask him for his ID or anything like that. Like, because at this point, it's just racially coded. He didn't say it that way, but like in his own way, that was pretty much what he was saying. It was like the shit is ridiculous. We already know. My thing is, you don't have to be a conspiracy theorist to know what the play is. It's like not even looking at Project 2025 where you can read the entire playbook, but you can actually see it for what it is. It's like, this is a racial cleansing of sorts, not even of sorts. Like, they're trying to use this secret police that Trump has called ICE to, go after mostly Latin people who are just grouped into being Mexican. And then they're going after black people.
Diaspora be damned.
They're going after black people. Exactly. Diaspora be damned, because going after black people part is, in the form of Somalian community. And
shout out Miss Ilhan Omar. She ain't scared, so we shouldn't be either.
Don't turn her into a fucking warrior either, because it's like security should have been there.
She's just doing her job, bro. Y'all better leave that lady alone, bro. She's representing her community.
Is she brave? Yes, absolutely. And props.
She shouldn't have to be. She's just doing her job, bro.
However, security should have been there much quicker. Security should have been on the ball quicker than a motherfucking.
That's a congressperson. What's wrong with y'all, bro?
Like that.
Schlacking, like, disrespectful.
Security should have been a ball hawk for that. That. Whatever the fuck you call it.
Shouldn't have even gotten in the room. Stop playing,
and also,
bro.
Side note, apple cider vinegar. What the fuck is wrong with these people, man? Seriously. At any rate, this is all just, and the way he's doing it is in a way to go, pretty much go, do something. I dare you. Because I'll shut all this shit down. America is slowly reverting back to how it essentially began. You know what I mean? Like, the whole martial law and so on and so forth, like that whole route, that's essentially what started the Boston Massacre. And whereas, ironically enough, the first person to die in the Boston Massacre was a black man.
Not ironic at all, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in the limelight at this point, the ripple effect is going to be a white dude. Like, if that wasn't the wake up call for white America, I don't know. We're probably cooked because usually, they could look the other way when it's a like black or brown person, but when it's a white person, now it's a epidemic. It's kind of like black people, and crack. Who cares? But when it's white people and pill addiction, now it's an epidemic. You know what I'm saying? So that a white woman and a white man being murdered by these people, that should be the like ignition right there for motherfuckers to go, all right, yeah, nah, enough is enough. But there's a swirling theory that the they won't take my guns people, they're the ones that's doing the shit. So, which is a crazy heel turn because the government's not going to take my guns, but I'll be glad to work for the government to get these other people out.
No, like I said, bro, like to pursue evil is not to use the common sense you were born with. And so I'm not holding my breath for the NRA to be like how to change a heart. That's fine. Like I'm not even like counting on even like my own mayor to to step up to do the job that she was hired to do. It's fine. We don't need you. Like we can just start over and like have the lives we all deserve to live. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much, it's that simple. I'm just saying like again, if you're going outside tomorrow, whatever the heck you're doing, have a plan. And if you don't have one, like if you're not gonna have a plan by the end of the day, stay in the house. Like work on a plan. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, the best laid plans, they take like the best laid plans, like have contingencies and things like that. And like, not all of us just have like the resources to like get that together in like an hour and a half. Please, play, like, again, it's your life to do it. It's your life to do as you like, play smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, do what these evil people will not do. You know what I'm saying? Like authority, like an authoritarianism, whatever the heck it's called, like fascism, it's fragile. You know what I'm saying? Like, like just take a moment to like take a look outside the bubble in like the most cautious way that you can. If you would like to do so, is all that I'm asking. I might be asking you to listen to the music that we picked this week, but like, just take maybe like a minute or two. What do you want to do? How do you want to get there? If you can't get there by yourself, speak up. That's all I'm asking. Los, speak up.
Huh? What?
Cheem.
Right. That's where we were.
Cheem.
Yeah, no, this is actually a pretty solid set.
Shout out Connecticut. Shout out Hartford, Connecticut. We're rocking with y'all today.
I had a pretty fun time. So let's get into it.
We got songs from this band CHYM, that's CHEEM, some math rock, if you will. But I like new pop better as far because like it sounds fun. Like I feel like the time of like hyper pop, if you're not already like in the queer community, that time has come and gone. Unless you're really like if you're like in like the digital underground, like if you know, you know. But like new pop has like hey, all right. You know what I mean? We picked 4 songs from 4 different releases: Guilty Pleasure, Fast Fashion, Faster Fashion, and their latest record that came out this year, Power Move. Let's start with CHYM Season, Los, if you don't mind.
All right, so notes I had on this one. Got through the first few seconds of the song, I was like, oh shit, that's a groovy tune. That's not the full beat. Okay. However, as the song went along, I was like, oh, this is teen movie montage music.
Not teen movie montage music.
Yeah, that sounds like to me.
I'm not mad at it, but it's like
Hey, I'm being honest. So I was like, they got a Travis McCoy in the group. Wait, did you say something like that? Didn't you, Dougie?
I did casually say, well, okay, since you're bringing this up, I have on some lighthearted shit. On some lighthearted shit.
Reveal who the rapper is in the next few songs.
Carry on, then. Please carry on.
Yeah. However, overall, 7.5 out of 10. The opening tune is that additional 0.5. Not bad of an opener for this theme. It sets the tone for me.
I'll take a 7 because this is my go-to team record. The other ones that prominent songs from Guilty Pleasure are songs like Mango, Snag, Clueless, and I'm like, I feel like this is like an easier I feel like this is an easier launch point than those records because I feel as you notice as you listen more to this stuff, like it can get kind of abrasive, and most folks don't like abrasiveness in their music whatsoever. They kind of like the edges softened, and I'm like, we can do softened edges, you know, like it gives us a place to kind of like start, but most upward terrain is kind of jagged, so I wanted to move to that place. You brought up the fact that I mentioned Travis McCoy. I mentioned Travis McCoy specifically because my long-standing theory at this particular time is that you cannot be both black and the front person for a band and succeed in music in 2026. You will not be the next Nirvana. Unfortunately, it should not be this way, but it is that way. And it has been that way for at least 20 years. And I have plenty of examples. Yes, Los.
And additionally, you said the black guy in the band, usually the bassist.
I did say that as well. Or the drummer, most case. Like, yeah, like hey, not to throw stones. Sinner's a great movie, but like there's a reason why brothers playing blues. It seems to be the only genre we're allowed to like succeed and like I don't even want to say dominate, but like as far as like respectfully, I'm not listening to no white bluesman. You know what I mean? But like, why can't why can't and like no like and there have been cats who we respect across like the cultural canon, but like that shit is ours. And why can't blues be the new pop? In the sense that why can't the face of pop be black? And why can't the face of pop play a guitar?
Right.
And like, hey, and gender be damned. I'm just saying, if you black and you're the front person, it's cooked for you. You're not even gonna get on the radio most times. And you ought to at least be on the air. That is my aim going forward in like reviewing culture. Put shit on the air. If you have like 5 songs on the air, you maybe deserve 2, if that. Share the space, share the waves.
The rest of your band has to be black in order to have a black frontman. It's like
that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm fucking saying. I'm saying if you were the leader of your band and you were black, you ain't getting nothing as far as mainstream coverage is concerned.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Travis, like I joked about Travis McCoy because of his complexion and the fact that he was dating a very popular pop star at the time. I'm not even gonna say her name because I don't like that lady right now. You know who you was, or you know who you are right now.
I found her annoying.
We got better pop music right now on this episode talking about cheating. Don't let me get on the tangents. Next song.
Like that spaceship bullshit was.
I don't know what you're talking about. Shout out Justin Trudeau. Geek.
So pretentious. Her and fucking Gayle King.
I don't know. I'm not talking about Oprah's bestie on this stream, bro. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Carry on, please.
On the fake fans. So finally, like we got a visual, not a music video, but like a visual of the band for the YouTube video.
The squad.
So I said, "Oh shit, you didn't tell me Javon Evans is in this group."
You're so rude. Shut the hell up.
I go
wrestling pill nerd, bro. Shut up.
I said this bass, dad approved.
Oh yeah. Oh, we got Pops. Hey, we got Rooster in the chat. Let's go, baby.
I just know that that's a bass sound that he like absolutely fucks with because he loves funk music, and that's a
That's
funky
true,
ass
baby.
bass. You know what I'm saying? So I go. I said, we don't need a rap verse in all these songs, right? Right?
You
I
thought.
go. I go, this pair well with this 48-point ass whooping that I'm giving Oklahoma State in college football as I play this.
Hey, bro.
It does. It does. I said overall 9 out of 10. Yeah, this sounds like a song I heard on Madden 2005. It played before Take Me Out. You know how much I love music from the 2000 sports video games, Ducky.
I do. Like, I recall being on your show, Gorilla Gang, and like it was definitely you and me and two other brothers, and like I think we all just like went into "Take Me Out" by Franz Ferdinand sight unseen, just like off the strength of how much of a foot stomper that song is. Like I do believe recently, I know like because I know Franz Ferdinand is from the UK or adjacent to the UK, and they brought like one of the cats who played Doctor Who to just like do lead vocals for "Take Me Out" because oh yeah, like the night's about to be a good night if someone plays "Take Me Out" at the club.
Quick side note:
What?
that song is so fucking hard
For
that
no reason, bro.
that not only was it on the Madden 2005 soundtrack, they brought it back for Madden 26.
Yeah, you kind of gotta.
Right? Kanaz walks into the room one day as I'm playing Madden, right? And he's like, dog, what's the name of that song? What's the name of that song? And I was like, take me out, my friend's Ferdinand. He's like, dog, I remember that joke being in Madden 05. That shit still cranks to this day. He's like, songs
song.
like that gives me that nostalgia, dog. That shit cranks.
I just want to say, like, we could have this again in regards to the new British invasion of independent DIY garage ass rock. And we have that shit here in the States. Shout out Perennial. I'd love to do a Perennial episode at one point. But yeah, like, this is the vibe that HHYM is providing. You know what I'm saying? Like right here from motherfucking Connecticut. Gotta put some emphasis on that.
Connecticut.
Next song.
I heard from a rapper from Massachusetts. You showed me him. I said, yeah.
Token. I'll wear that. Yeah. I'll wear that on my. That was definitely one of like the not finishing. Was that one of the not finishing this song? Eras of Los.
That was A and B. That his music sounded like early 2020s era Raw theme music. I said no, thank you.
No, but I want to say for the motherfucking record, this is the kind of rapper that a Marshall Mathers produces. That is his influence.
Yeah, unfortunately.
You can thank Marshall for that shit.
Unfortunately, that is
now take Sky Eminem from HHYM. That is not an Eminem ass rapper. We'll
get into him in a minute. Don't you worry. Don't you fucking worry. We'll get into him in a second.
Let's do track 3. Let's talk about Unlimited from Faster Fashion.
No, wait. Track 4 is where we'll get to, cuz don't worry. Don't you worry. However, we get to Unlimited. I said, if they slowed this down, this beat would be hard. And so I slowed down the playback speed on the YouTube video. I said, yep, as I'm listening to the song, this is the way.
Oh, so we need like the chopped and screwed version of Unlimited is what you're asking. Because I will send some tweets. Well, not tweets, but I will send like a DM to be like, hey, bro, we need to send like Unlimited down to like to Texas to get a chop not slopped. Not
even chopped this also because I want chopped screw music in general.
Proper.
But
I mean like proper. Not even like the slowed and reverb version. I want something chopped and screwed.
I mean that'd be pretty sick too. But if you just wind that some bitch back to like -9 real quick or -1, whatever the playback speed is, -1. It becomes a good time. You know what I'm saying? So I said I like how the lead singer doesn't sound like any distinctive voices that I've heard before.
I will stop you right there. Sam Naz, like the meme of Sam Naz is that they sound like Patrick Stump.
I never listened to a Patrick Stump song. Wait.
You never heard Fall Out Boy before?
Oh no. I have heard Fall Out Boy. Oh man. Nah, I don't think he sounds much like Patrick Stump though.
You don't think that they sound like Patrick Stump?
I mean, I see the influences, but I think it's like a different, not voice inflection, but like it's on a different octave of sorts.
Interesting. I think you might be the only person in the world that doesn't think that.
Also, I might have to run back a few Fall Out Boy songs. So there's that.
Okay, hey, look at that. Shout out Sam Naz.
Yeah, I had a friend that loved Fall Out Boy. He passed away.
I love them, but I don't rock with their basis, respectfully.
That's fair.
But what's that rating on Unlimited? I forget.
Right. I said, so we do a rap verse every song. Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Well, why not? I said, I don't know if I'm being genuine or sarcastic here. I'll be honest.
That's fair.
Overall, 6 out of 10. Nah, but really, slow that playback speed and it's a fun time at least. That's just me.
Interesting. Okay. You know what? I'll even say this. The song I wanted to play you from Faster Fashion, I ended up not picking only because I'm trying to like get these numbers up. I am so number go up pilled. Like I will intentionally build playlists these days with stuff that hasn't cracked over 1 million views.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I want every song to like have billions of Johns. Also, shout out to one of my favorite DJs in the world, Savara. Savara, we love you so much. We've reviewed a Savara song on the show once.
Oh, did you?
Yes. Love you, man. Thank you so much for being here. I'll remind you after stream.
Okay. All right.
I think we reviewed her music like during like our I think we had like a queer themed episode and we reviewed one of her songs.
Huh.
I'll remind you. Yeah.
I think I remember that episode. Vaguely.
To anybody who might
Thank
be
you for tuning in.
Like I'm pretty sure like Savara is always streaming. I think usually like I think she's streaming GTA and or always like streaming herself like making music. And so and I'm pretty sure her shit's on Beatport and literally on Bandcamp. So I'm gonna make sure I drop a link to her shit when this goes up. So
sick. Yeah, definitely.
Shout out Canada one time.
All right, let's get into Gorilla Glue.
All right, last track. Big out to the new record via Lonely Ghost Records, Power Move. There's Power Move by itself, and there's also Power Move Victory Lap. So if y'all want to like get that physical media, go get yourself a copy. Well, Sweet Scary, my apologies.
Is the album Power Move or
yes.
Okay, and the Victory Lap is like
the deluxe version.
Oh, all right, yeah, all right, that's hard. I like that.
Ain't it? It's good marketing.
That's hard.
It's free real estate.
Okay, yeah. All right, so yeah, Gorilla Glue. First of all, I said a top-notch adhesive brand and strain. I can tell you that much.
That should work. We remember all that. We remember that from 2020.
I said music video in a U-Haul is pretty sick.
DIY, baby.
Yeah, I really like this video.
I'm glad that you
do. This video really felt like a 2000s rock band video. That's what I really liked about it. I said the singer is who I expected it to be.
Oh, okay. So you thought Sam was doing the bars?
No. The lead vocalist, cuz with the glasses. That like Sam. When I first saw the band, I was like, all right, I honestly think that the guy with the glasses is the lead singer. And it turns out I was right. The rapper, however.
Shout out Sky one time, bro.
I'm gonna tell you who he looked like in a minute. Don't worry, he's not coming out of this unscathed.
No, don't be take it easy on my homie, bro. Don't do it.
He's not coming out of this unscathed. Nah, but really, this video is a hell of a time, though.
Yeah, it's fun. I don't care what nobody say.
This song is fun. Overall, 9 out of 10. That
I
video
love a
is
9.
that video's dope. The song's pretty sick. Yeah, nah, this one's a good time. Cuz look like Kurt Benkert.
Who the hell is that?
Ah, man. All right, so
I don't spell that shit.
There's this former quarterback for the Packers that does streaming for EA Sports games.
Benkert?
Yeah.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
I see it.
The Dime Lab. Yeah.
Kurt Benkert. Respectfully, I need to talk to a bro's parents. Why did you name that baby Kurt? Y'all know what y'all did.
Hey,
y'all not slick.
That's a fun name to
set
say,
that baby
Kurt
up.
Benkert. You know what I'm saying? But nah,
KBK.
he does streaming videos for college football and Madden and like pretty much show people how to like read defenses and stuff like that. Like it's
nerdy shit. Okay,
it's some real football nerd shit. I love it.
All right.
But yeah, nah, cuz of like Kurt Benkert. So yeah, that was my final note on that. Yeah, 9 out of 10 for that song. That was a fun song.
I am so relieved that like I got this band over to you, and like this is hopefully a good sign for like the other pop stuff that I want to, well, poppier rock tunes that I want to put in your direction after we do more of like the music that you want to cover this particular year. I slotted out at least another 40 minutes for you today. And I know before we started the stream, you had wrestling thoughts. Do you want to have some wrestling thoughts? Wait, and like as a pivot out of our music discussion, if you had to pick one of these songs to come out to the ring to, as Haystack West, which are you picking?
Ooh.
Wait, and I think I know which one because of the name of the song.
Now, if I had to use one song, like if I had to use one of these songs as one of my, because this wouldn't be a part of my like character any of this. However,
maybe it's like a one-off for a pay-per-view. Which one would you pick with the band like side stage?
Probably be Gorilla Glue, definitely. Yeah,
vibes.
I think I'd be able to get an entrance off of that. Yeah, exactly. So I think I'd be able to get an entrance off on that.
West.
Nonetheless, there is, before we get into the wrestling thoughts, I told you about that game Dispatch, right?
I don't know what you're talking about. Of course.
Oh man, buddy, what a game! A, B, the soundtrack to that game.
Yeah, for sure. I've also heard great things about that as well. I know one of the actresses in the game is an artist. Thought Squad.
Oh my god! Yes, no.
Yeah, Thought Squad. Thought Squad, come on the pod.
Shit, no, yo. I won't do any spoil. I won't say any spoilers. But there's one scene where
also
like,
for anybody who like, I just want to say as a side note, bro. Like, I heard that Nintendo like permanently censored the game, so like adults only when you're streaming this shit. For the love of Pete, I know y'all be letting your kids just run y'all up the wall. Do not let these young niggas play Dispatch.
Well, you can change the options where you can block that stuff too.
I don't give a shit. I'm just saying, like, and you know, like, I'll take an opportunity to like, kind of like, you know, like make fun of Nintendo for being like the conservative party of video games, but like, okay, bro, if they have to do this, get these young niggas away from Dispatch. Golly, bro.
Yeah, nah. But yeah, nah. I won't spoil.
You say that all to
like,
say.
Well, there's one scene where like they're all in a bar fight, right? And then
you mentioned this last stream, bro.
No, I did I? All right,
yes,
so yeah.
You did.
All right. However, all right. Well, what about the soundtrack? That's what we were talking about.
What else is on there?
There's a song called Radio by I want to say her name is Brichet. Something to that effect.
Let's see. Radio dispatch song comes up right away. Yeah,
Yes.
BERSHY.
Yeah. I love that song. I absolutely love. And you know what? It's one of those songs where you wouldn't expect me to love that song. Oh my god, I love that. And then like the scene where they play that song is such a dope scene. It all comes together. You know what I'm saying?
Look at you with the recommendations and shite.
Oh man, yeah, nah, like that. But yeah, that entire soundtrack is bangers, bangers after bangers after bangers of different genres.
Wait, before I let you go any further, I was supposed to do this in the description before I started the stream, but I woke up mad late. I wanted to do a brief like tri-state spotlight this episode, so I'm probably have to put even more shit in the description. Yesterday, I'm taking the subway to Center City, and my homie from Jersey, Machinery of the Human Heart, did a drop because his second album is coming out. I would describe Machinery of the Human Heart as like Elton John, but like even gayer. And you know, from New Jersey. And so I put this song on, and it's like it's described as kind of like a rock opera. So any Queen heads, any like My Chemical Romance heads, like again, like if you like Saturday Night's All Right for a Fight, like I think you would enjoy this kind of stuff. Or any of like the new school Jersey heads. This is very like save face coded. So that is already in the description. I wanted to bring up in Philadelphia, one of my favorite musicians of all time. Did we ever do an episode on video game soundtracks?
We have not.
We may have to sub something out just for that, honestly.
Yes.
Two from you, two from me?
Yes. I need that actually.
All right, baller. Okay. All right, that may have like I will sub something out for that. We can discuss that off stream. Yeah.
And I'll be honest, radio might be one of my songs. Like
excellent.
I love that song though. You don't understand that. It's an automatic 11 out of 10 for me.
11 out of 10 is outrageous. So I will bear that in mind. Like I have that in like I have like 5 threads open. So that's I'm gonna take a look at that on the way to work myself. In Philly, one of the most important musicians right now, one of our transplants, Shamir, started a after 10 solo releases, started a new project called Big Benny Bailey. It's an Americana duo. They have like their first single out. It's called 7 Days. Oh, that Machinery of the Human Heart record is called Bedside Manor. You can find that in the description if you want. And finally, via our good Unc, the Kid Mero, one of his co-hosts of the Victory Light podcast, Rainy, just dropped a single called "Brigging in the Bronx." And respectfully, if I see a Dominican with a head tat, wearing armor, carrying a sword, walking towards me in the Bronx, I am walking the opposite direction. You know he's on bullshit, and he's gonna start rapping at me. Oh man, like they got rappers wearing armor out in New York. What's happening in the streets?
I like Rainy, man. I like how creative he is.
I do. So Bringing in the Bronx, that's like my New York track that's come out this year. Like, yeah, like since Billboard didn't want any more hip hop in the charts, it's going back underground. It's gonna be in the clubs. It's gonna like be strictly for the internet. I know Denzel Curry started a new group with like Ferg and Tia Corinne called The Scythe. So that should be fly. I don't have a single out right now. Things are bubbling.
That's such a like who's who of a group.
If you like actually listen to rap, 100%.
Hold on, wait. Denzel Curry, Ferg, and Tia Corinne. What?
Yeah, shorty with the iced out Kirby chain. Yeah, that rapper.
I didn't even know they knew each other. Like that.
They made a song. They all made a song together, like on the last Denzel release.
But that's like so many. That's like different edges, different corners of the.
I don't even know where Tia Corinne is from. Where is she from? Hold on, bro. Let me see real quick.
I want to say is North Carolina, something to that effect.
Tia Corinne. Yeah, North Kakalaki. Yep. And she's I love that like this is like I love like rappers who are like from our generation. So like big shout out Tia Corinne.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get a small Kirby chain. Like I don't need like the big John, but I need a small Kirby chain.
I want a Dookie gold chain. I've always wanted a Dookie gold chain.
Bro, hush. Man, move around, bro. Hey, Steven Denzel Curry, you can do 15 minutes on wrestling. We here, we vibing. It's an early morning. Like, what's going on? Fed.
Finn Balor wants to might fuck around and break up Judgment Day.
Good, thank God. He has a terrible theme song. Great abs, terrible theme song.
Oh, his usual theme song. He recently used his old jump though.
Yeah, keep doing that. Like, but I want to say,
I missed it
as a non-Fed supporter. I like that Finn Balor, formerly known as Prince Devitt. I respect the body of. I don't need to know the theme. I don't care about the theme song. Are you gonna beat somebody up? Like, are you gonna hit him with the coup de grace? That's my concern. I don't care about the theme song, and like I want to, but I don't. In regards to a Finn Balor, but like he's I want to say what Cody Rhodes said on his podcast when it's like everybody in the game most likely owes Finn Balor some money, with just like the way that like I have Finn Balor to thank for bringing me back to the squared circle because I asked one of my homies, "Hey John, what's the Bullet Club?" And he's like, "Oh, you don't know?" And just like brought me in, like I'm talking in it. I'm like, oh, I'm never leaving wrestling ever again because things like this have happened over the last 10 years and I missed it. I'm not going to miss not a single moment ever again. And I have Balor to thank.
My thing is, I know exactly what the fuck I missed because I looked at it and I said, nope. So it wasn't until somebody had told me like some shit made me go, all right, maybe I'll get back into it. And then when I got back into it, I just kept at it. So, I mean, I get what you mean. Like, can you motherfucker move in the ring? That's very important. Me?
Are you compelling to watch? Are you compelling to watch? Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Me personally, I'm a slut for pageantry. So
what's going on? Balor's always been in some drama. So like I
love a good entrance. So it's like Finn Balor's like old entrance. I used to like hate on it initially, but then I was like, okay, I gotta get the allure. This is fun. It's fun. Like I like it. But you know, nowadays he at this point he won another championship run. And I get it because it's been years since he's had a world championship run.
He's still young. Get after that shit, bro. Yes.
Once you start getting around your 40s, that's when you start getting into all right.
I want to say he is presented as a young man in my opinion. Like he's not a young boy.
Yeah.
He's one of those veterans who doesn't show the ring rust. Now Pepsi Phil, put that girl out the pasture.
Hey.
I'm sorry, bro. It'd be one thing if it like worked for me, but like I remember being at a party and we're watching, bro, and it's like, ooh, it's almost time.
To your point, though, like after at a certain age, you get to your 40s, that's when once you get to your 40s, that's when you really start to see like the best wrestlers of the day either show that they're generational talent or they start that decline. Like it was
fun, time to go home.
It's like when you're playing a sports game or whatever, like the little franchise mode and shit. And as the years go by, like you get a rookie, you get a set of rookies or whatever, and their skills improve. They reach their prime in their like late 20s and early 30s or whatever, and then they just have that air of time where they're just the best, like 98, 99 overall motherfuckers. And then after their 12th or 13th year, they get in their mid-30s, they start declining a little bit year after year. After a certain point, you get to that age in wrestling. 40s is the sweet spot where that shit starts. You start getting too old for this shit.
I want to also say that, like, to take it back to music for a moment, it's like at a certain point in time, why are we out till midnight at the gig? I want the show to start at 8, and at most we're done by 11, because I have to get back into my bed.
That's an old man.
I'll maybe want to shower, put on my pajamas. You know what I'm saying? Where's the after party at? I don't care.
What after party?
Who called the lift?
It's not my problem. I'm going home.
I got not my problem. Like, I got my neck pillow on.
My after party's in bed.
I am ZZZ, honk shoe, as the kids say these days.
ZZZ top. I feel you on that.
Counting sheep. I guess these wrestlers are counting turnbuckles.
So, but nonetheless, at this point, Finn Balor, he's about fed up with being in Judgment Day, and we know it. And I would be too. You know what I'm saying?
That shit's boring, respectfully. Write that shit up, bro.
Not the fact that the shit's boring, but the fact that I'm constantly getting clowned in my own team, and I'm the one that I'm one of the core original members of the team. Like, how the fuck y'all going to clown my ass and shit? I've done more than y'all motherfucker in this motherfucking company, but y'all on some "what have you done for me lately" bullshit, and I can't, get shit in order because y'all motherfuckers constantly complaining and nagging about me getting my shit in order. Fuck off.
This is my problem with the Fed. It's just like, I think this is my problem with wrestling culture in general. When you have so many prominent stars in a company, it's so mind-boggling to me that the WWE has 4 television programs, and somehow they have too many stars. Get these bitches to the indies.
Well, yeah, but
I'm like, there are clearly more than enough motherfucking companies in the world where every star should have a headlining match, top of the card match. We need to go and fertilize the earth when there are only maybe 5 big companies. I think pro wrestling is in danger in that particular way.
Yeah, but also,
what's the point of a global war? Is it half the people are like, who is that? Who is that? Regardless of whichever way the wins. I know a lot of the big stars, because I'm obsessive. I have to know who's bubbling and who ain't. And if one of my faves is not bubbling, I'm like, what's the missing piece here? I've been back to the music for just a second. I've been kind of ranting and raving this whole last week about this one band, Witch Fever from England, who have gone a bit viral for a support. I even told most about this off the phone, off stream, how they did a support slot stadium tour. No financial gains to speak of after said support slot for a stadium tour. And if this is a band on a major, why are they not at least financially comfortable? I'm not saying you should be the next Taylor Swift every time you do a stadium tour, but if I'm worried about rent after doing a stadium tour, why the fuck did I sign? Where's my at least guaranteed radio single? No one says it's going to be a hot record, but it's we're obligated to spin this, I don't know, 7 times a week at least? And where's the financial benefit from that? Streaming songs, you're getting less than a penny no matter what platform you're on. I just put something on my story about the political affiliations to all the big applications where you can stream music on and shit. But no one can clearly, oh shit, I just lost Los. But no one can clearly afford to pay anyone. So what the fuck are we doing here? Who's got the bread? And how are we gonna take it? Well, that was fast.
I fucking dropped my phone.
That might be the best time you've ever come back on a stream. Episode 1, episode 0, you were freezing up every John. And I'm in the living room because I was freezing in my room. And when I was in the basement, I was freezing down there. Nobody's here. I'm gonna yap.
And I just fucking dropped my phone, and it took me
Not
out.
you dropping the shit. I just got my phone not even like a month ago, so I'm also jagged edge over here, real R&B.
But as you were saying,
nah, just like if the streaming services can't like shell out less than a penny for your shit and it's like quality music, who's keeping all the money and how we gonna get? All these motherfucking hackers out there on the internets. Wait, ain't none of y'all gonna be Robin Hood? Boring, uninspired.
That's actually kind of one of the things, and I know motherfuckers don't really fuck with him right now, but that's one of the things Snoop was talking about.
Fuck Snoop Dogg. Capital F-U.
I get it, but he had a point here in this instance where he was saying that these streaming services pretty much take all the artists' money because for the simple fact that the artists they make this music and they're only like receiving a small 1% point percent of what the streaming amount is or whatever. And it's like after a certain point it gets ridiculous because you're making music, you have to come up with different strategies in order to make as much as possible out of streaming services, whereas the streaming services, they're essentially making money off of you and only giving you scraps in return. And while it's a landscape wide issue in the industry, the streaming services, they're the worst offenders of it.
I just I think about how inspired I've been in the past from one Nardwuar the Human Serviette.
How is he doing?
Well, I can probably take a look because I'm nosy and that's my goat. But you notice when like you see a Nardwuar interview and like usually when he's giving a gift, he's giving like physical media that's like a part of like his like large just like like treasure trove of music. And so like the few times I've like dared to follow in his footsteps, it's like, all right, cool. If someone like has like the time to speak to me, I need to reward that time. So let me go get some physical media to share.
That I know that person would like.
Or like hopefully would like, because sometimes I'm like rolling the dice. So I'm like, you know what, this person's black, I'm black, this artist is black, maybe they'll fuck with it, something interesting and neat that maybe I might not ever see again. I recently spoke to
I know he blowing Tyler the Creator's mind when he did that one episode.
Well, like there's like 5 of them at this point. I was
the first one.
Oh yeah. There was some really good pulls off that first like legendary interview with Haji and Tyler. But me personally, right? I went last December. I went to the mall to meet up with an artist. I want to make sure I say the name correctly because my brain is scrambled. If you're listening to this stream right now, eat your breakfast. It's still the morning.
Bro, I've been up for 2 hours. I have not eaten breakfast. I just said fuck it because I know there's ain't shit down there to eat for me.
Man, come over. Come to Philly, bro. Come get a bagel. You know what I mean? I spoke to D Baby Lex at the mall, and I one of the records that I grabbed was the latest album from Mavis Staples of the Staples Singers. And like this is an artist I've at least known about since like middle school. And like this is I don't want to call it old music, but this is like classic R&B legend type shit. And I'm like, yo, if Miss Mavis Staples is still making records, like we all should like be like contributing to the great medium that is music and things of that nature. And like I'm still kind of like excited that you like the team because I was supposed to see them over the last couple of years, but I think the tour that I went to, I believe either somebody got like sick or there was car trouble. I think someone like had gotten ill. So I think this would be a perfect kind of like segue into like winding the show down for the morning. Here are my calls to action. I know y'all love these calls to action. Like I said, if you're participating in the general strike tomorrow, use your PTO. If you got it, you better use those hours. If you don't have a strategy for how you're gonna participate or act up in the streets, stay your ass in the crib. You know what I'm saying? Like have a plan or formulate one. What's that line from the first Toy Story? Like, if you don't got a moving buddy, get one. You know, like we have to have each other's backs outside. It's cold and people can get sick in the cold. And speaking of getting sick, if you leave the crib today, even today, wear a mask. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to get the cold. I don't want pneumonia. I don't want your germs. Do it for yourself. Do it for your neighbors. Do it for the children. Do it for the elderly. Do it for the immunocompromised. Yo, speaking of neighbors, talk to your neighbor today. I won't because I'm a coward. I'll be fucking honest. I don't have that in me. I think I'm looking for more people to be braver than I can be. This is a very don't do as I do as I say kind of moment. So like, you want to
my next door neighbors are cool.
And like, I love that you already know that. I've spoken to my next door neighbor a couple of times, but very casually. I would love the opportunity to get to know my neighbors, but I'm super shy. No new jeans. So, you know, like
one of my neighbors got a Louisiana accent.
Your neighbors. What do you say, Los? What's that?
One of my neighbors got a cage of Louisiana accent. It's dope.
What's happening, baby?
Yeah.
Yo, shout out Louisiana.
What's going on, Ben Los?
Not Big Loss. That's wild.
Love her.
Shout out, man. Hydrate yourself. Water. I know you see that Lowe's drinking that juice. Water first.
It's water. I just have Crystal Light in it.
You hush. Don't take away from the dang point. You hush. Shut up, bro.
That's my hack. Like I don't like flavorless stuff, so I gotta add some flavor into my water. You know.
But you can't filter your shit, by the way. I don't know anyone in the tri-state area knows that they don't want to drink the Schuylkill River Punch. So
we just get spring water. That's not Dasani. That's all.
Yeah, I don't want no sodium in my water. Shout out Dasani. I may have mentioned it earlier, but again, you're gonna wash your hands, brush your teeth, floss, put on some makeup, put some lotion on. You're gonna go in the bathroom. You're gonna look yourself in the mirror. So before you do any of that self-care stuff, you say, "I love you" to yourself. No irony, no sarcasm. If you can't do that, we can relate. Please know that Olos and I, Chris Kennard, we love you in the most platonic and supportive way possible. Like, evil is easy, love is hard, and it's more worthwhile. We will hopefully be back. Well, not hopefully. We will be back in February. February is Black History Month. If you're white, if you're non-white, if you're not black and you white, or you're white presenting, pay your reparations, bro. Like, I'm gonna drop the lowest hashtag in the comments. Keep gas in the car. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got legs, so keep shoes on my feet, and cheddar on the bus pass. My home Norway was doing sticker illustrations to advocate for free buses, because in his particular town, it's $100 for a monthly pass, and in my city, it's $116. Big shout out to Jonah the Unknown. I'll drop a link for him in the comments after this gets uploaded, right? Yeah, maybe you don't want to go outside for the general strike, huh?
Ride on, Maryland, free. Yep.
Yo, shout out the DMV one time. Shout out Moco one time. That's probably the only thing that I miss about my town is the bus routes. Maybe not the frequency of said bus routes in cold weather, but I miss taking the 90, the 64, the 58, the 55. I miss those. I miss the Lake Forest Transit Center.
Funny story.
Tell it.
You referenced earlier before we started recording about your trek.
Oh yes, my 50-minute walk from Lehigh and Germantown to my home after the 54 did not show up. Shout out SEPTA. Shout out Sherelle Parker. Please resign.
And it got me to thinking, I know roughly every bus route within 3-mile radius from my house. to the
Yeah.
point where I started pretty much not improvising, but I started saying to myself, what's the point in taking this other bus when I can just walk to this stop?
I know you have like
So-
two prominent like buses like near your cribs. I know exactly what you mean.
I remember back in college, I would take the 55 Germantown to Shady Grove.
Yes.
Shady Grove Station. And from Shady Grove Station, I walk to the other side, take the 64 to the crib.
Yeah, back to the crib.
And which I thought to myself, why sit here and possibly miss the 64 going home? But I just go to Lake Forest and just walk home from there.
That's a healthy little workout, bro.
It's a healthy little workout, but at the same time, I tested this theory. I started testing this theory, right? Because like I realized that I would, come home from classes. Like if I'm not hanging out with the boys, I would come home. I would like go home from my classes or whatever, and there would be occasions where I would get off the 55 and know that the 64 is just left, and I'd have to sit and wait another like 30 minutes.
This happened when I was here. When I came to Moco this year, this happened exactly. I came from DC, ass crack of dawn, and I'm like, bet I need to hop on the 40. Oh, you just missed it.
Yep. And so
I had to walk.
I would sit at the train station and wait on the 64. Like my class would be over around like 11:30 noon or so. I wouldn't get home until like 2:30 or so for some odd reason. So I was like, let's test this theory real quick, buddy. I took the 55 to Lake Forest, and that shit like ran quick. I got to Lake Forest and walked through South Lake or whatever, and walked up the street to my neighborhood. Buddy, I was in the house by like 1:30 or so.
A half an hour is crucial, respectfully.
Half an hour to an hour, like just like that. I was like, yeah, this is what we're doing. To the point where, like, most recently, when I was working at my job before they went tits up, I would just walk to Lake Forest and just take the 55 to my job. That's simple.
I'll say this also, like, it's great to have these opportunities, but like we need sidewalks to walk on. And you can't walk on the sidewalks if the sidewalks are jacked up, or if there's snow covering the sidewalks.
I'm also tired of damn.
You ain't gonna go to the library. Like you're not gonna join the strike. Send an email, send a letter, make a phone call. Like these goddamn sidewalks need to be paved, and mugs gotta get paid to pave sidewalks, and mugs need jobs. Shit, there are some cats who are on some rogue shit, painting crosswalks in the area, building benches. When the municipality is like, sorry, can't do nothing about it. We gonna do something about it. And I think that's what I want to end the show on. Like, we're gonna win. I'm not even gonna say I'm not gonna state a particular organization, a particular team. I'm not even gonna. We're gonna win. We see what they want to do to us, to our friends, to our families. It ain't gonna work. We gonna win. You know what I'm saying? And if you're hear everything that I've said, that's not my business. I'm gonna stay out of it. All right. Just know that we know. Just know that we know. When it's all when it's all over, and the children will have a safe place to play and eat and learn, and you're like, isn't that a great job we all did? Bro, who is you? We know. We're watching, and you gonna get what you deserve. In Minecraft, allegedly. I'm done. That's our show. Haystack Hate Your Music, episode 222, season 3, episode 2, episode 3 in February. Los, get us the fuck out of here. Anything else?
I really got nothing other than the fact that, hey, listen, We might gotta prepare for a fight.
Gotta lock in.
And
Every fighter needs to win. Every fighter needs someone in the corner.
And I don't mean like
stitch up the wounds, put some water in you. You know what I'm saying? Give you good advice. I know some of you motherfuckers got great advice. Speak up. We want to hear you. We know you got good ideas.
My thing is, one way or another, this ends in a war, ultimately. Civil or foreign, haven't figured that out yet. Probably both. These are unprecedented times. But that's ultimately how this is going to go, because these are not people that can be reasoned with. These are people that actually want that actually wants this, and they're the ones in charge. So if they want it, that may have to be what has to be given to them. But the problem is with them, hey, they might be biting off more than they can chew.
They've always underestimated you.
And I'm saying might and sugarcoating.
They have always underestimated you.
That's the problem. They underestimate whoever they see as their enemy. So even if it's,
I'm saying to you, listener, they've always underestimated you.
Even whether it's other countries or the citizens of this country ourselves, they underestimate their opponents. And the first rule is to never underestimate your opponent. And that's how, Bamas get too cocky and they get trounced. And let's keep in mind, we're in year 250. So, yeah.
I've always wanted to see the world. So, next paycheck.
Shit, the world might fuck around and come to us. That might be another problem.
I'm not above getting on a boat somewhere new. Like, I'm not prepared for anything, but like, I welcome change in my life. So, as change, we will do our best to be here, and we will see you next time. Sound good? Sound cool? Are we okay with that?
Everybody be easy.
All right, great. Love y'all so much. It's been another great episode. Keep warm. Godspeed.